Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Heart's Frontier. I just realized I don't have my light on. Not that it really matters. There's lots of daylight, but makes it more balanced. A little bit, a little bit. Okay, so if we have not met before, I'm Kate Graham. Here I do oracle readings. I talk about empath energetics, which I will stop talking about soon, actually, but May 19th is the next application start. The next round will begin May 19th. That's this Saturday. So if you have been thinking about joining, if you've been thinking about working with me in some kind of way, this is the most powerful way to work with me that exists, unless you get yourself over here to Scotland and do some deep in-person intensive work with me. So this is, the more affordable and more reasonable option. It's 4 intensive months. It's a group journey plus one-on-one. So it's a mix. You get some time with me, and then you also get lots of time with me, but also with other people. And yeah, and I do a lot of oracle work as part of that. So you'll get lots of personal oracle time, but more importantly, you can become your own oracle and you can trust your own intuition. And this is actually my deepest wish for anyone who chooses to work with me, is that they trust themselves and that they learn how much their own spirit team is working alongside them. We also do things like shadow work, light work. This is the daily oracle reading, so I'm just shuffling a card, getting into it. But we do lots of shadow work, light work. We do legacy work, which is a whole workbook, lots of reflection. I teach the healing process as I've witnessed it over years of doing healing work. And I've done tons of different types of healing work. And so it comes from, a lot of understanding, even in my personal self as well. And we use archetype cards. I teach pendulum work. Pendulum work is in month one in understanding energy, which is very exciting. I always love the first month of empath energetics because it's so, it's dense, but it's rich. It's rich. It's packed with lots of juicy, juicy information. And it's different every round. I'm not sure how much I've talked about that, but every single round of empath energetics is different than the last. And that's because different people join it. And so different people have different needs. So sometimes I focus more on psychic development and psychic work. And sometimes I focus more on emotional triggers. And sometimes, we focus more on skills that you can use with your clients and things. I love having business owners in there. I love having dreamers and creatives and doers. And we always have a really different group of people. Like it's always just fascinating who chooses to take this program at the same time. So if you're feeling the call, like, oh, this is really stirring my interest, then just reach out to me. Don't let finances get in your way. I just gave away the scholarship, but there are still payment plan options available. I love being able to support people feeling comfortable and also taking this program. I don't want anyone to be super stressed out while taking it. That would be, not the point. So if you're looking to lighten up, get to know yourself, and get through some of your healing in a way that's going to last, I teach integration practices so that you're not just thinking about your healing, you're doing the healing. And any of my past clients will tell you I'm really good at giving homework, and I'm really good at seeing through where you are not being honest with yourself. It's one of my gifts because I got to be really honest with myself as much as possible. So I think that gift, should be shared. Anywho, let's jump into today's daily oracle reading. It is May 15th, 2023, but take this message whenever you see it. And if it resonates, then take what feels right for you. And, as you go through your day, live with it in your heart and actually, take it in. Today's is humility is my power. It says, I am humble, I am modest, I am sincere. And I'm really focused on the sincere part of that. It says, I am no better than anyone, and no one is better than me. So we're all born into this world so pure, like babies. We have no idea the harshness of the world. And then as we age, we become more aware of it. And sometimes, in order to counter that, to counter the ways that we feel less than ourselves, less than our pure light selves, we'll sort of build some sort of facade, right? Like an ego, an identity, something that protects us. And so today it's about actually, can you get to that core place, that core light that actually is on the exact same page as everyone. And every single person you see and every single person you run into today, that could have been you if you were born at a different time in a different circumstance. If you've gone through different things, because we all go through different experiences, and yet we share this same light of life. There's a bit of a deep opener, but hey, let's just keep going here. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. We've got some powerful cards today. This is a Monday for the record books. Okay. Yeah. We have comfort and peace. And comfort, I'm really drawn to the fact that there are three flowers on this. And these three flowers, in my mind, they're representing um, like past, present, future, and these sort of three aspects of self. And so taking your past self into your present and then looking towards your future, but with like this idea that you're constantly growing, you're constantly blooming. It actually feels like these aren't fully formed, these aren't fully bloomed. So it's almost like, you won't actually truly understand your past until you get to your future. You won't actually truly see your future unless you are in the present. There's sort of this interconnectedness, interwovenness between these three timelines. But the only timeline that we're capable of doing anything from is our present. We're not actually capable of acting in our future or, truly learning from our past. We can act from our present based on knowledge, based on intuition. And so I feel like this center one is the top. And it's interesting. I see it's like it kind of goes in a hierarchical order, which I would value as well, to be honest, which is present, future, and then past lagging behind. Past is only valuable insofar as it teaches you, insofar as it informs you and guides you. And then we have peace, which showed up in a reading yesterday, actually, in the weekly collective reading on YouTube. And this peace card, I'm seeing like extending a branch. If there is any tension you have with someone, to actually release that, even in thought form. Our thoughts are very powerful, and even more so as we're going through this current time in life, this current era on the planet. Our thoughts are becoming that much more rapid, that much more responsive. And so, in order to work with that, you're going to need to actually look at your thoughts as indicative of what you are creating. Okay. So it's not just anymore, you're not just responding to what you see and then having thoughts about it. You are creating thoughts and then creating realities. That maybe has always been the case, but right now it's feeling even sharper of an awareness. So perhaps you're just waking up to that fact. Today, we also have wise leader. You are a beacon for others. So, why do self healing work? Why do any type of growth work? So that you can be the torchbearer and the light holder for others behind you. You're still at the front. You still need your bravery. It still might feel courageous. You might still be, I keep feeling someone like bearing their chest, like bearing their soul. You might still feel like you keep needing to open up and really, it's like a it's like a deep healing journey, right? To be at a forefront when people behind you are looking to your light and you're like, I got to keep finding this light for myself. Oh, that's toxic. That's toxic. That's taxing. I was going to say toxic. So perhaps taxing or toxic. And what you need to understand is like a wise leader embraces this and actually holds this light proudly and looks toward it with, with this humility to say, if I'm the only one who has a torch here, then of course I'll lead the way. It's not like, I've got the brightest, biggest torch, and so everybody follow me. And it's not this kind of like it's more sort of role modeling type of beaconing and leadership. We also have valiant courage. Oh, I'm really feeling so grounded and excited that, to say this says take action with passion. The things to which you are currently feeling drawn to in life, everything you're feeling drawn to, you're like, I kind of want to go there. I kind of want to do this. This person is attracting me. There's sort of these things that we're drawn to or people that we are drawn to. Similar to this wise leader of holding the torch and role modeling, if you want to make things happen in your life, and you do because you're here and you're attracted to this vibe and this energy, And if you are, and if you're new, make sure you're subscribed so that you can see more videos like this. Because if you respond to this, you're a part of the collective. This is very much collective energy right now. Taking action with passion, with heart, and with love is going to drive you so much closer to an authentic, mission led life. So if there's any aspect of your life that doesn't really feel really guided and supported and meaningful to you, take courage to go in the direction where you're being pulled. All those directions you're being pulled to, that's what's actually meant for you. Anything that feels like it's pushing, that's not right. That's not right. And you got to get out of there or change that situation. And you in really recognizing your own magic, your own ability to shift a situation. And I'm also really feeling drawn to pull a card for love, perhaps for lovers, for new love, or for connection coming in. Perhaps I'll go live for a love reading this week. I wasn't sure if I would, but perhaps I will. Yeah, absolutely. So, what are you needing to let go of in order to get to this next chapter of your life, right? It says, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So, whether or not it's actually an ex in your picture, or whether it's just a part of your past, or perhaps the summation of all the dynamics of your past, it's time to release all of these things which aren't serving you. They were a part of your journey. Like I said before, when we were talking about past, present, future, present is at the top. The present moment is much more important than anything that has happened in your past. And anyone who knows you now and in the future is going to look to your past as informative. They're going to look at it as information, as with a curious heart. No one in your future who is aligned with you is going to look at your past with a judgmental eye. So nor should you. Keep an open mind. You're going to be walking into some situations that feel surprising to you, that feel like, oh, that's not how I thought this was going to go. And that's the energy I feel coming up in the next week or so as well. It's like, oh, that took a turn. That wasn't really how I thought it might go, or this is going better than I expected. And it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So perhaps what you are moving towards, and this could be with anything, it doesn't need to only be with love, but if it does, take that, take what resonates. Could be someone who just seems very, very different than how you imagined your person to be if you did that. And it says your usual type and expectations. So your usual expectations, I think, are changing at this time. Your mind is opening to a new way of living, a new level, a new potentiality. And so then your heart can be open to opportunity only once you release all these old things. So release your ex could also just be release these past patterns of expectations, release your expectations. That's what I'll call the video today. So thank you so much for being here for these daily oracle readings. Leave a like and just let me know, quick comment or something if you are here. I love seeing what people pick up and what your journey is like. And if you are interested in working with me, this Empath Energetics program is soon approaching. I'm very excited. We've got 3 people signed up for it so far. I'm open to another 3 people joining. And so we'll see if those people join and come on in. I do still feel like there's one male listening in the collective. Perhaps will watch this video and feel like a good sense of energy upon listening to this. And that's only, the tip of the iceberg as to what is possible in this empath energetics journey. So you deserve to feel light. You deserve to feel powerful. You deserve to feel better so that we can make this whole world a more heartful, loving world together. Sensitive people need to be in their strength so that this world can be softer and more loving. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day, everyone. Looking forward to connecting soon in whatever way we do. And you can see all the links below for ways to reach out, work with me, or connect.